Good morning and welcome to Inspirational Coffee for the 1st of October 2018. Inspirational Coffee is brought to you by on.ke, the business portal that your business needs. First and foremost, I want to thank all the people who made it to our meetups. Um, it was a wonderful time, an eye-opener for me, and I hope an eye-opener for those of whom we met with. For those who we couldn't get our synchronize our timings, well, I sincerely apologize for that. And however, this is not the end of Nairobi meetups. We're going to be doing them at least possibly once a month, if not 2 times a month. Um, Today I want to talk about 3 things, and this is in closing with the time challenge because we started the time challenge last week, and I would like to bring the time challenge to a close so that we can start a new thing this week. In closing of the time challenge, there are 3 time slots that we need to cover, which are the simplest ones. I mean, everybody talks about them. The first is the making time, second is redeeming time, and third is the time lapse. Now, in simple terms, um, making time is creating a moment or time, creating a moment for people. That's how you make time for people. You always say, "I'll make time for you. I'll make time for your call." Redeeming time is making time for yourself so that you can achieve something. So it's again creating moments for yourself. That's redeeming time. And the time lapse, as the name suggests, is the same as the effect you see on many films and National Geographic, where you can cover a 12-hour period in just a couple of seconds, or 24-hour period in just a couple of seconds. Now let me go deeper. Let me start with the time lapse. Everybody needs a time lapse, meaning that a time that you can step aside and watch the world go by. A time lapse is great if you are planning a holiday whereby you go and actually just unwind and unplug and stop being a businessman on holiday. That's a time lapse where you can watch other things, observe other people, spend time with your family, your friends, spend time just watching the world go by and doing nothing about it, as hard as that may be. That's your time lapse. Making time and redeeming time are the ones which are a little tricky. Everybody wants a piece of your time. Your friend, your wife, your mother, your colleagues, your job, your dog, your car, your computer. All these things are in the market for your time. Therefore, many times we chop our day into bits and pieces of time slots. And those time slots are the times we have made for those particular activities. So we've made time for them. And any time that we have for ourselves sometimes gets taken out of the equation. To redeem time is to make time for yourself, some me time. Some people say that, well, I need some me time. I need a spa date. I need to go out. I need to spend time with the boys, the girls, the friends, the church, the choir, the kesha, whatever it is. You are redeeming time for yourself. Redeeming time for yourself allows you to do the important things in life. Those little things that are not to do with your job, that are to do with your life. Let's take, for example, you plan to make a call to call your mom to say hi and to find out how she's doing, or how the farm is, or how your granddad's doing, or how your dad's doing back in the shacks, or in Nairobi, or in the city, or wherever they are. And every evening comes and you haven't called them. Is it a problem of making time or redeeming time? I think it's something you have to do. Therefore, I think it's something you have to redeem. So, here's a small equation for redeeming time. If you took out 1 second out of every minute in a 12-hour period, at the end of that 12-hour period, you would have redeemed 12 minutes. So from 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening, if you took out 1 second out of every minute you had, you would have 12 minutes. And if if you took out 10 seconds, you would have 2 hours. Just think about that. If you cut your social interactions by just 1 second, just 1 second, even in your job time, those 12 hours, if every minute you took out 1 second, you'd have 12 minutes of a phone call with your mom or your dad or your grandma or your granddad at the end of the day. Redeem time, for the days are few, says the good book. Well, I don't want to preach, it's a Monday. So once again, thank you for all the people we met in the on.ke Nairobi meetups. It was a wonderful time. Take time to look through the time challenge, which has been this past week's challenge, and ask for yourself whether you are keeping time, making time, redeeming time, whether you are on overtime, injury time, or in a timeout. And then put that into your business, put that into your life. Incorporate a time scheme whereby you incorporate quite a few of the time slots that we've talked about into your business to make it grow. On.ke is proud to be a deployment in the world that is growing. Many new members are coming on board to start off, and others are also willing to upgrade to take on the upgraded package. I welcome you all to on.ke, and I believe that everyone should have an on.ke account, because that should be your entry into business. So I want to thank you for taking the time to listen, and we start a new challenge this week, which we shall announce in tomorrow's video. I also want to thank all the participants, all those who have signed up to on.ke. You really inspire me to put out these videos and to make time for you guys, because on.ke is your business portal for your business. Thank you and have a good week.